right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 7 of the Dunk Dynasty Podcast. We're back again. We gave you a bonus episode earlier this week, so back to the regular schedule. We're back again, episode 7, here to do our thing, give you the updates about what's happening in the NBA from our lens. I'm back, Panache and Yashanu, back with Eddie Mack. Mac, he was on sabbatical, but he is back indeed. And then also Trigger Trey Mitchell is back again. Dunk Dynasty Podcast, boys. What's happening?
Hey, it's good to be back. You know, was out on a Saturday night on the town, on the prowl, some might say. I was actually, to be fair, I was doing an old person sport. I was doing a bit of lawn bowls for my brother's leaving party, which was really lovely. Never played before. I can admit I'm sensationally good at the game, and I think it might be my new career path if rugby doesn't work out.
Rip Caleb McDonald, man. Gone but never forgotten.
Is that your new sport because you're made of glass?
Well, yeah, pretty much. That's what I'm thinking. You know, once all the rugby injuries catch up with me, which they're already starting, you know, my back's a bit stiff and all of those types of things. You know,
bro, you're 23. Well, you're 23 years old. You're not talking about back being stiff.
Yeah, I'm also only 22. So
crazy. That's actually crazy as well. I've been seeing all those videos on YouTube at the moment. All these YouTubers are doing the old who knows me best out of all my friends. I think none of us are actually going to do very well if we did it for each other, not going to lie. Because none of us know anything. Oh, we're so bad. We're such bad friends. It's not even funny. We don't even know each other's things, birthdays. We suck, man.
Well, age is just a number, according to Josh Giddey, anyways.
Josh Giddey, that's your favorite guy as well.
Not guilty, man. Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Can't speak about an innocent man anymore, you know? Bro, you know?
Karl Malone, though.
Different ball game. But we shall skip on Karl Malone because I don't want no legal problems and I don't want smoke with Karl Malone. But fellas, you know, massive week in the NBA. A lot of stuff been going on. The first one, the big news that happened yesterday for us. Adrian Griffin fired by the Milwaukee Bucks. And then later on in the day, Doc Rivers gets hired. Something that a few people said was about to happen. But yeah, now it's official. Griffin out, Rivers in. Yeah, Bucks in second seed, 30-13. It was pretty surprising news. What's everyone's thoughts, man?
Well, rumor has it that he tried to kick Thanasis off the team.
That's the only way, eh? Yeah, bro. That's the only way. If you're Giannis and you selected the coach, I went, there's no other way this man would have got kicked off and fired as coach unless he said the narcissist has got to go because, you know, the 25 hand claps, 52 butt splinters all-time record, you know, he was well on his way to breaking it again. He was going to kick him off the team, but yeah, it's sad to see, man. 30-13. It's giving me David Blatt vibes when he was on the Cavs as coach and he got sacked as well in a almost similar position, man.
Yeah, it is very interesting, isn't it? Because what we spoke about it a few weeks ago about like who we think is going to get fired first as a head coach, and he was not even in the conversation.
No, he wasn't. Darvin Ham was.
Yeah,
paying like still there. $15.
It is criminal that Griffin has been fired and Darvin Ham and Turkey Cheese Sandwich still has a job. It annoys me so much, man.
Well, rumor has it, Darvin Ham will get fired before he takes his hands out of his pockets.
Yeah, always on the sideline, eh? He reminds me of freaking that WWE guy, bro. He's always got the hands in the pockets doing the moves. I'm like,
the ambassador's Ian Williamson.
The Weight Watchers ambassador, you know? Weight Watchers, by the way, you know, go buy those shares, man.
You know, I haven't seen a Weight Watchers ambassador dunk as well as Zion did yesterday, so...
Well, he's been on a weight loss journey, which I'm very happy for him. You know, like I said, you know, when you get on the slim fast shakes, the weight can come off. No, I'm kidding. Zion's actually been playing really well. You know, he's doing his thing, man. But I mean, the Bucks are playing well as well, and then got rid of Adrian Griffin. I mean, for me, when I looked at it, I'm like, defensively, they were awful. That's the first thing I was always noticing watching the Bucks. So now I'm like, you know, is Doc Rivers going to make a difference? What's he going to change? It's going to be fascinating to see, but 31-13 after today, you know, they're still in a good spot in the East, but yeah, it's a rough situation for him, man.
But yeah, Giannis has been putting those bucks on his back. Like, he needs his teammates to play better. Chris Middleton, He's dog.
I think we can
He's
admit
not
now.
our dog.
Yeah,
He's not our dog. Like
Middleton's just a slightly better version of Andrew Wiggins right now.
Yeah, and it's like it's bad. It's very bad right now.
It's almost the same person.
And that's the thing.
He's
man.
No. Chris Middleton's like a slightly better Kevin Love.
But Kevin Love actually
Kevin Love is old.
Good. Middleton's weird. Middleton's short. He's not even that old. I swear he's not even in that like 34, 35 region. I swear he's still like only 32. And for some reason, he just all of a sudden had the worst like fall.
I don't even reckon he's that old, eh?
No, because he was drafted after Giannis, wasn't he?
Man, and he's been playing like this, man. I am not.
Or was he in the same draft as Giannis?
Could have been, because remember when he made the speech after they won the championship?
He is 32. He is 32.
So he's 32, and he looks like this, man. I feel kind of like, bro kind of finessed the game with that contract that he's on right now, because, the Bucks.
He was drafted in 2012.
A long time ago. It's probably the last time that the Pistons were remotely even good, but that's neither here nor there.
2016, or was it 2015?
Could have been earlier.
By the Cavs.
What'd you do with the Bucks, man? What do you think? Do you think Doc Rivers is going to do anything for them? Because the spot that they're in, still in a good spot.
Championship number two.
Nah, he'll show them how to blow a 3-1 lead.
Doc Rivers, that's death taxes. Doc Rivers blowing 3-1 leads in the playoffs. That's always in life, man. You can guarantee it.
There's two guarantees with Doc Rivers. Number one, that Austin Rivers will be back in the NBA. Number two, he'll blow a 3-1 lead.
Yeah. Campaign, I hope you enjoyed your run as the backup point guard, because it's done. Because now Austin Rivers is about to, leave that podcast he's been doing, because he's back in the league now. Officially back in the league.
To be fair, Austin Rivers isn't a bad player.
Yeah, he's not a bad player. I didn't say he was a bad player.
Yeah.
I just said.
Yeah, I just said.
I don't know. Campaign's.
I feel like Campaign's actually done pretty well this season. I won't lie to you. I mean, he's not supposed to be the guy. Damian Lillard's the guy, but I mean, that team.
I feel like Javon Carter was better than Campaign.
Rip Javon Carter, gone but never forgotten. On the Bucks, at least.
Yes, he didn't die.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
I'm just putting out the obituary for everyone right now, man. Who wants to die? If you're about to die, just hire me as your to do your speech.
You reckon Adrian Griffin will get on the job?
I reckon, man.
He's been fired as a head coach at 30-13 on a team that's going decently well. Defensively a bit weak, but offensively pretty good. And there's locker room issues or whatever. Now he's been fired. Like, that looks bad on a resume. Like, I got fired from a team that's actually winning. Like,
he could take Wes Unseld's job
on the Wizards. Nah, but for me, I look at it, man. I'm like I feel like he got fired a lot. Giannis basically fired him a long time ago, because Giannis was starting to show him up on the sidelines, like not subbing out of games when he was getting subbed out. That when the player, especially a star player, starts taking actions like that, when like Adrian Griffin literally told him, you're off the bench, and Giannis walked straight back to check in, and I went, something's up here. Because if he's already disrespecting you like that, and that was like during the in-season tournament, bro, that was like 2 months ago, then now, like, bro, the writing was all over the wall, and now it's kind of rip, man. I still think he'll get another job, though, at some point in time. Maybe not like in the next season or so, but I feel like he'll get somewhere. A team that's struggling will definitely hire him.
Yeah, well, he lost the locker room, like the whole locker room or something like that. So, like, you've even got Campaign losing respect for him. How does that work?
Hey, when you disrespect Thanasis, you get in trouble. We now know that.
Exactly. Thanasis and Giannis bought the claws out, man. You come for one of us, you come for both of us. They were on smoke, and instead of trying to fight him, they just said, "No, you're fired, brother. Get out of here." But if I'm Adrian Griffin, I'm actually very thankful I'm out of Milwaukee. You know, I wouldn't want to be in cheese country either. So yeah, amen to you, brother. Go find yourself. Go to LA or something. Enjoy yourself. Go to Miami, even go hang out with the Mamacitas. Go enjoy life now that you're away from the cold, away from the Midwest. Go to the West Coast. Go to LA. Enjoy yourself. Or go to New Zealand, man. Enjoy yourself here.
Yeah, and get paid dog water and struggle to pay rent. Nice.
Damn. Cost of living. Oh, well, I don't know what the cost of living is like in Milwaukee. Probably better than New Zealand.
Interesting enough, though. the Bucks are paying 3 different head coaches' salaries right now.
Yeah.
You got to be on some sort of, the bank on that one, bro. You're getting finessed badly.
So have they fired 2 coaches, eh? Because what, Bud must have got sick.
Yeah. So, like, who's the GM of the Bucks? How's his job looking?
Yeah, because at some point in time, if you're going to blame the coaches and if you're not going to blame the players, then the GM, because the way that he structured the team. Like, you look at that team, they were 4th in defensive rating last season when they had Bud. And then now look at them. They're like 20th or 21st. So, in my opinion,
they also had
Drew
Holiday.
That's what I was about to say.
They had Drew Holiday. 17-team difference?
100%. Drew Holiday is like thing, but also it's Drew Holiday. But also it's the defensive schemes that are set by the coach, which Adrian Griffin apparently seems to have struggled with. I don't know. Yeah,
it's only like 6 or 7 points difference.
Yeah, but 6 or 7 points makes a massive difference.
Yeah, the difference that Drew Holiday makes in a game.
Yeah. Huh?
Is that the difference he makes in the game? Drew Holiday?
Defensively, he does 100%. Defensively, for sure.
Yeah, but then offensively, it's not the same either. Like, because Lillard, 6 or 7 points offensively difference as well.
Well, probably. I know Lillard's going to suck in the playoffs offensively, so it's all right. I know that he ain't going to do nothing, so it's all good. I don't care about David Lillard, bro. I know in the playoffs he ain't going to do nothing, bro. He's aged. Yeah, he's like fine wine.
He's like on the watch, eh? He's like.
Yeah, I want to see him in the playoffs and see what he does. But, I mean, defensively, that's where I think is a massive key. Because if you have Giannis, I feel like your offense is always going to be pretty good. Like, I think it's mainly about your defense. Because, especially for that Bucks team, like, go play the way that you are defensively against the Celtics in the playoffs and see what happens to you. You'll get your asses whooped. Not in 4. I'm not going to say they get swept. But they'll probably lose in, 6. And it won't really be like, oh, yeah, the Bucks are close to beating the Celtics. Like, I think that's maybe what Doc will help them with. Defensively, help them improve. Offensively, I think they're there already. It's just that defense. Something's got to happen. Some switch has got to happen.
How's he going to get them to play defense when they won't even be able to hear him in the huddle? Like his voice needs some lotion on or something.
Lube him up.
Maybe he needs to take some
that's a pause.
Speech classes and what lube one up.
Oh, that's a pause. I straight away went pause. Immediately went pause. But I mean, yeah, Doc has been able to create some monsters, so maybe he can make the Bucks a monster as well, man. But speaking of monsters that Doc was able to create, Joel Embiid, bro, 70-point game. How about that, bro?
Yeah, well, I mean,
if
I shot the ball 42 times or 41 times and had almost 30 free throws. Shit, I could get close to it too, probably.
Yeah, he took 64 total shots.
And whose fault is that?
Probably the defense, you'd have to say, but also the fact that Joel Embiid was very selfish and decided to pass the ball.
If they foul you, they cannot guard you. Daryl Morey said it best. If they foul you, they cannot guard you. Wemby bro, I mean, that's a 300-pound, Cameroonian, bro. He's coming in with all the smoke. I don't know whether he saw that interview that Pop did before the game and he just went, you know what, this is the day. I'm just going to ruin this kid's life.
He just took the rookie to work, man. He just took the rookie to work. He said, come on, Rook. What are you going to do?
Yeah, he was like, or he's probably going into the game, this is Wemby's welcome to the NBA moment. But he took 64 total shots, and he got 70 points. Yeah, 70 points is a lot, but
you still have to make the shots. Even if you attempted the shots, you still have to make them. It's not like you're just taking the shots and bricking it. You still have to make the shots. You know that, right? Like, if you shoot the ball, you get
well. He has Jeremy Sohan guarding him when Wemby's not on the court. Of course, he's going to.
Whose fault was that? That's Pop's fault.
He shot 2 threes. He shot all of his shots came from within the key. Like, he shot 2 threes. His job is to shoot in there.
Who?
And his job is to cry like a little girl every time he takes a lap until he gets a free throw.
And then he falls over and cries. He's like, "Oh my god, my back!" Like
the beats later. Bro, what are you supposed to do? If you take shots, you're supposed to make them. Are you guys just want him to shoot 40 shots and miss all of them, or what? Like, I don't understand this.
Shit, the way he was shooting, I'm surprised he did it.
Bro, that's the thing. If they foul you, they cannot guard you. And if they're too little, go take them right into the shed and kill them boys, bro. So I don't know. Like you guys are hating on Embiid for no reason, bro. I don't understand that. 70
Free throw merchant. He's a free throw merchant.
How's he a free throw merchant when he had
God, he lives by the free throw, dies by the free throw.
So if he scored 23 points at the line and he had 70 points, that means he scored 47 points not from the free throw line. The best part about
Embiid's game was the fact that he had 18 rebounds.
And he had 5 assists too, man. Don't forget about that. The big man was diming.
Wow. He was diming, had 5 assists.
5 assists.
That's 1.2 a quarter. That's 1.2 a quarter.
And how many points a quarter did he average? Yeah,
that's a dog.
Exactly. Damn near 18 points a quarter.
Did he average a quarter?
Damn near 18 points a quarter, bro.
15 shots a quarter.
No, he didn't, bro. Brother, Embiid is just the best scorer in the league right now. Embiid is just the best scorer in the league right now. You can't stop the man. 7'1", 280.
No, I got that wrong. He averaged 16 points a quarter.
No.
16 shots a quarter. 16 shots a quarter.
And 18 points.
You realize that 16 times 4 is 64, right? You know that.
How many shots?
He took 64 total shots.
No, you were talking about from the field. Are you talking about from the free throw line and the field?
Yeah.
No, both. I'm talking about both combined.
Oh my God, you guys are really gonna say that? Oh Lord. Oh my God, he took 64 total shots.
Okay, so are we gonna
total shots? Are you kidding me? You're gonna go say, oh my God, free throws count as part of the free throws are separate to field goals. Field goals attempted from the field in the actual flow of the match. That's why they're called free throws, because they happen after a stoppage in the match.
If I took 64 shots on 2K, I'm dropping 160.
You're definitely not even... No, don't even do that, bro.
Firstly, that math is horrific. Secondly, facts.
This is horrendous, bro. The slander against Embiid. And it's coming from brother. Like, if you were like slandering for like, oh, bro, you know, he did like a Kobe, 22 or 50 from the field to get his 60 points in his final game. I'd be like, okay,
it was his last game.
Yeah, that's all right. I'd be like, yeah, that's okay. He did it. He wasn't Kobe Bryant. He didn't shoot 44% from the field. He went out there and gave them 70 points on their head. 47 points of those came from the field.
Last game. Look at the more recent 70-point games and Donovan Mitchell, Devin Booker, who else got them?
Dame Lillard.
Big 60 or something. Like, all of those games are the better shooting to what Embiid showed.
Yeah, like he had
better shooting day than Embiid.
If he had shot like 7 or 8 3-pointers, I reckon it would have been way more impressive.
Good, bro. That's actually amazing. 70 points in the NBA game. You know what, guys? He didn't shoot 8 threes. It doesn't count. Guys, official. You heard it here first. If you score 70 points in the NBA game and you don't shoot 8 threes, officially, it does not count. That's the new rule.
Well, apparently Wilt's game never counted.
Yeah, exactly. According to you, man, it didn't count. That's the new rule, guys. That's the new standard. The hate on Joel Embiid is because he didn't hit 8 threes, so it doesn't count. That's the new rule.
Hey.
So let's talk about Cat instead. Since Cat got 62 and he hit a bunch of threes, let's talk about that guy instead.
Yeah, if they won the game, I feel like it would have been more impressive.
Oh, so now there's another standard. So if he doesn't shoot 8 threes, and if this guy doesn't, come on, bro. What is this? The hate for the big men is crazy.
Well, 44 in the first half. Man, bro should have went for 90. Didn't they?
And why is that, bro?
Well, because the ball stopped.
Because he was gassed.
From all that yap. I was disappointed in Cat, man. I was like, after that first half, I thought he just teased us. 44 points. I went, okay, yeah, he's about to outdo Joel Embiid. And then 18 points in the second half. But even the Timberwolves looked disappointing in the second half as well.
Yeah, well,
Anthony Edwards shoots a lot.
They started picking up the defense, the Hornets, and then Cat goes, "What do I do now?"
It's tough, man. I was like, Cat, this is your moment to finally outshine and really set the thing, you know. But I mean, 62 is still 62, even if it's 44 points in one half, 18 in the other. I mean, it's impressive nonetheless. From Cat, I mean, I didn't expect that from Cat. That was just random to have 2 big scoring nights on one night like that.
That's his second 60-point game of his career, eh?
Could be. Remember that season where he averaged 25? I think he did that as well that season.
And also that was Kobe Bryant's anniversary for his 81-point game.
Special.
Same day as this. Yeah, special day. KD also dropped, what, 43, was it?
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
His anniversary for his death.
Nah, his death is like in a couple of days, I'm pretty sure. But the 81-point game was
26th of January, is it? Is it 26th?
Yeah. But that's impressive, man. I mean,
yeah.
Who'd you say is more impressive then? If you had to pick up the two between Joel and Karl Anthony Towns?
Cat.
Yeah, nice.
Cat.
Yep. These are real basketball savants.
He
62 points and a loss. Nice.
He only hit 10 free throws. He only hit 10 free throws, hit 10 3-pointers.
He also shot the ball way better. He also hasn't been scoring that well this year, so to come out and score 62 efficiently the way he did was actually pretty impressive.
So what you're saying it's a fluke?
Playing him fall on the floor the way.
So what you're saying it's a fluke? So what you're saying it's a fluke?
No, he's actually.
So what you're saying it's a fluke?
Harder.
So he's had more than one.
It's a fluke. It came from Embiid. So like at the end of the day,
so what you're saying is was a fluke.
More enjoyable to watch.
Well, there's only 7 players with more than they've scored 60 points at least twice in their career, and Cat's one of them. So,
thanks for that stats Muse.
Must have been a fluke.
That. Yep, fantastic stat.
It must have been a fluke, you reckon?
Well, Joel, I'm with you, man. You know, there's just a lot of people that just hate on. If they foul you, they can't guard you. But according to this, you just need to be able to hit 8-3. So Joel Embiid next time.
It'll come playoff time, buddy.
Okay, do a couple of time as well, Anthony Towns. I've yet to see Karl show up, man. At least
I would love to see who gets further with the Sixers or the T-Wolves.
I bet you right now
that'd be interesting.
I bet you right now the 76ers make it further.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, don't take that bet. Don't take that bet. You know what's gonna happen. Don't take that bet. You know what will happen. Don't take that bet. Yeah. We bluffed them.
I'm going to go further than the Sixers. What are you talking about?
The who?
Since when have you seen Embiid do well in the playoffs?
Listen, I could come back and say something about the Clippers, but I'm not going to. I think I've moved on from that. I've grown as a person.
You can't just bring them into every conversation.
That's my best rebuttal. Anytime I feel like I'm on the defense of the Clippers, that's always my thing. Every time. It don't matter.
Do you know both LA teams have a combined 17 championships?
Oh, good stuff, Trey.
The Clippers have none.
You got him with that one. You got us, man. You got me, man. You got me.
Trey, did you go to school? Because that math is outstanding, man.
Proud of you, man. Proud of you. I'm very proud.
Outstanding in the field.
That was good. But fellas, I mean, another big event in the NBA. Scary Terry Rozier traded to the Miami Heat from the Charlotte Hornets. The Heat have been struggling offensively. So, I mean, adding Terry Rozier, hopefully, do you think that'll make a difference or?
They only had to give up Lowry, so yeah.
Well, they give up Lowry? Like a truck?
The BBL point guard.
Lowry. There you go. Enunciation is key.
You mean the larger version of Kevin Hart?
Oh, that's a dagger, bro. That's a dagger.
Rumor has it he is an OnlyFans.
Who can't do Towns? Karl Lowry.
And after all that,
gotta see Karl Lowry in a bikini, bro. Oh Lord. He's a thickums though, low key. But I still like Karl Lowry. Hopefully, surely the Hornets buy him out or something so he can go to a good team and compete for a championship again.
Nah, surely not.
Wow, 100% going to get bought out. He's got an expiring contract though, doesn't he?
Yeah, so you may as well buy him out. I think, bro, maybe a team contending. Who am I thinking of here? The Nuggets,
the Lakers.
But like.
If
you're the Hornets, what are you doing? Surely you could have got something better for.
Well, they cleared cap space by getting rid of Rozier and the contract that he's
and who's going to?
And then what he's going to get? They also got a first round pick, and they're going to clear out Larry for the buy for the what do you call it?
Buyout market.
The buyout market, and they're going to and potentially they're just going to sign some bum ass that just save the money for next year. It's actually quite an intelligent GM move. Because they're shit, and so they need to
what are they going to get?
Somebody else.
What are they going to do? Sign Gordon Hayward for another $120 million?
Nah, dog. I think they're going to get finessed even worse.
Sign Hayward, but they're going to need the money that they got rid of Rozier and that to sign somebody else.
No, I think they're gonna make their biggest mistake in franchise history, and they're gonna give Tobias Harris a max contract in the offseason. That's what I think.
No, they're not. They're not.
I think that's what they're gonna do.
They'll somehow get taken on with Bradley Beal's contract, and that will screw them for the rest of their.
Says Trey Mitchell as he wears a Wizards shirt, bro. As he slanders the man who made that, one of the men who made that franchise, and this man is out here just shitting on him. Crazy.
What jersey is that?
No longer one of us, mate.
What jersey is that?
Trader.
What player is that?
It's a custom one.
So what does it say on the back then?
It says Trigger.
Whoa.
She got it for me.
Okay, if it says Trigger, show us.
You really got it? Don't stand up. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
You just see my OG Mudbone?
Oh, man. He baited him so hard, bro. Oh, he baited him. But what do you think happens for the Heat, man? I mean, Terry Rozier, that team is struggling offensively. I mean, they're 26 at the moment in points per game. They're just lagging. I mean, they need some spark, and I think Terry Rozier, the way that he's, able to spark an offense, I think they started him off the bench today, even though that they lost. I don't know if that's going to be permanent, him starting off the bench, but I like the scoring punch that he brings to that team because they need something to start sparking them,
He had a massive punch today. He had 9 points. Massive punch.
So why is he just supposed to come spark straight away? That's Terry Rozier, bro. Terry Rozier's inconsistent.
Come in, score some buckies. He's come in, scored 9 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Come on. I need better than that from a man that just traded a first round pick for.
Your first game, and you're gonna slander him like that? Crazy.
I'm gonna slander Scary Terry until he does good. He's in my fantasy team and I need him to perform.
But overall, I mean, the Heat, even with that Scary Terry addition, looking at that, their championship prospects, I mean, I still don't really buy into the Heat being a championship winning team this season. I just don't have the belief, man. You're going to have to show me something. I like the move, obviously, but I just don't think it makes a difference in terms of putting them into that championship picture in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah. Oh, you never know come playoff time, though. They always step it up, and you can never doubt Heat culture.
The Heat don't step it up at all. Jimmy Butler steps it up.
Oh, yeah? Is that right? How do you do in the second round? How do you do in the conference finals? How do you do in the finals?
God. You're such a retrospective man.
Yeah, because people only want to remember the first round. People only talk about the first round. What happened in the finals? That's all I've asked about Jimmy Butler.
In the finals against the Lakers, Jimmy Butler was the only one playing for the Heat.
Oh, when he had 2 40-point games, what happened the other 4 games? Because the series was 6 games. You can't play well
every minute.
You can't play 33. You can't play well 33% of the time and want credit for 100% of the reason that they made it there.
He played pretty much every single minute.
I don't care how many minutes he played, bro.
I reckon you wouldn't even get through 5.
I don't care how many minutes he played. If you get there, you only play well 33% of the time. It doesn't matter, bro. Bring the smoke next time. Don't give me all this Jimmy Butler playoff fucking shit. He ain't do nothing in the brother. He played well 33% of the time, and people want to give him credit like he was 100% the reason they went there.
This then because you're such a bandwagon fella. How does Embiid play? What, better than 33% of the time in the NBA in the playoffs? No, come on.
I mean, we weren't talking about Embiid, but
Jimmy
Butler.
The closest he ever got was with Jimmy Butler.
Facts.
I mean, sell it to me. You are selling to me. I mean, you are selling to me, man. What are the reasons?
Look where Embiid's been since Butler's left, and look where Butler's been since he left Embiid.
Wait, Ethan, watch him switch up again when the Sixers get eliminated and the Nuggets are still in. Yo, I'm a Jokic fan, man. I've been a Jokic fan all season.
When did I say I was a Jokic fan? Words never spoken.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my god! Jokic is now better all time than Embiid because he won a ring. I never said he was better. I never said he was better than Embiid.
He is now better all time than Embiid. He always has been.
I never said that. I never said he was a better player though. I said he's better. Or he's got a better all time resume. I never said he was a better player.
See, Trey.
Hey, you don't even think that Jokic is better than Embiid now?
I said he's got a better resume. The words better never came out my mouth. I said better resume. I never said he's better.
Oh my god.
Resume thing is completely different. It's like comparing Tim Duncan and Kobe Bryant. Whose resume is actually better? If you just compare resumes, whose resume is better?
Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan. Who's better? Kobe
Tim
Bryant.
Duncan.
Michael Jordan.
Tim Duncan.
So you think Tim Duncan's better? Is it what's your value of better? Like he adds value to his team or better skill
way
player?
more valuable to his team. More valuable to his team.
Okay, that's yeah. I mean,
no, see, Tim Duncan reminds me of like social basketball. He just shows up, does a few cool things, has a few rebounds, couple of points, and then goes home.
Couple rebounds, couple points. Rightio.
And then just goes home.
Shut your mouth.
Goes back and eats Domino's pizza and just drinks a can of Coke while watching TV.
He used to outswim Michael Phelps. Imagine if he stuck with swimming.
If he stuck with swimming, yeah, Michael Phelps would just be a nobody, probably. Yeah, to be fair. But I mean, Timmy Duncan, bro, that's a monster. I mean, all time though. I mean, I still got to take
Greatest power forward of all time.
It's Kobe Bean, man. No, he's not even the greatest power forward of all time. It's Dirk Nowitzki.
You've lost your fucking head. You have lost your mind. You have actually lost your mind.
Mate, I'm just
I'm surprised he didn't say Kevin Garnett, to be honest.
Kevin Garnett, not even close, mate. Don't even.
This man said Dirk Nowitzki's higher than Tim Duncan all time. Bro, on the scoring list, yeah. In terms of, come on, bro, don't do that now. Don't do that.
Hey, this is the best part about living in a free country, man. We can say what we want to do what we want.
Bro,
Dirk Nowitzki's a better player than Tim Duncan all time.
This man, you're about to get blamed by people. I'm trying to protect you here. You can take it back. I'll give you one opportunity to take it back because you're about to get flamed.
No. Dirk Nowitzki.
Bro, we're about to lose all credibility because this guy said Dirk Nowitzki
used to show up to basketball games.
You've lost your mind, bro. You've lost your mind.
Nah, I think it's closer than we think, but I think it's still Tim Duncan.
It's closer in terms of skill, yeah. I mean, if you ask who's more skilled, then I'd say, okay, I'm saying, yeah, Nowitzki's probably, maybe more skilled. He's a better shooter. Okay, I'll give you that. But if you talk about
he's more successful,
the best, like in the best NBA career, brother, Tim Duncan has more MVPs than him, has more rings than him, and it's not even close, man. Come on.
Tim Duncan should have probably had 7. If Ray Allen didn't hit that shot, Tim Duncan would have 6.
And he'll be undefeated in the finals as well. Jeez, that's actually a crazy stat. Far out. Oh man, but I mean, he didn't, and that's a toughie. But it's all right, Spurs legend, just like maybe a future Spurs legend on that team at the moment in Wemby. Big game today. Him and Chet, little battle of the towers actually. Spurs obviously didn't win. Thunder come out on top. As expected in terms of, the teams, Thunder just on another level, number 1 seed in the West right now. And the Spurs, they're battling probably for a top 4 pick or, somewhere probably back-to-back number 1s. Who knows? Does today's game make any difference to you guys about who is Rookie of the Year? And, who do you guys actually have for Rookie of the Year? I know we discussed this the other day, Trey, but Ethan, how about you chime in and give us your thoughts since you weren't there?
Wembanyama for Rookie of the Year. And I was with Chet earlier on. For sure, but now I've gone back to Wemby. He's just Chet's, cruising. Wemby's doing his thing, and minutes restricted as well. So he's looking good. Loving that.
It's a hard case though because people going about like the Embiid 1 point every minute thing, but like Wemby's not far off that, and he's a rookie. Imagine Wemby in his third, fourth year.
If you look at their stats for the last 2 weeks combined or 3 weeks, whatever it is, Wemby's averaging 25 a game, Chet's averaging 17. Wemby's averaging almost 5 blocks, Chet's averaging 7. And then Wemby's averaging like 12 rebounds and Chet's averaging like 7. Like it's I don't even think
2
it's
blocks
close
is
anymore.
still impressive, but 5 blocks is
so Wemby's definitely Rookie of the Year, and I don't even think it's close anymore. Chet's second, and then I think third has to be Miller. And I think Miller's catching Chet the way he's playing at the moment.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
What do you mean? He's like the best player on the Hornets right now.
Yeah, no, he's not, and he's not even the second best player. No, just don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't say that Brandon Miller's catching up to Chet. He's just not. It's literally a 2-horse race, and it's like the other horses are so far back.
It's a 2-horse race, and it's Wemby and then it's Chet. But what I'm saying is that currently over the last 2 weeks, Miller has been playing similar levels to Chet. I'm not saying he's close in the Rookie of the Year race, and I'm not saying that he's a better player, I'm saying over the last 2 weeks, Miller is closer to Chet than what he has been, obviously, earlier on in the season.
Isn't Jaime still third on the ladder for the Heat?
What rookie of the year ladder?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, rookie. Yeah, Jaime's been playing. I mean, yeah, that team. But like, I mean, if you're talking about just those two. I mean, I don't think anyone, whether it be Jaime, whether it be freaking Brandon Miller, no one's getting close to that two. I think that two is locked in, solid in place. And I just think Wemby, I think is so much. He's just further ahead. I just don't even think
he's got to be up there for Depoy. Like I know they probably don't want to give it to a rookie, but
yeah, well, he's surely he's going to have some.
Defensively, he's got better stats than Gobert at the moment.
Yeah, but it always comes down to your stats and also where your team is ranked defensively, like as a whole, in the NBA. So I think that's what will probably give Rudy the edge. But I mean, if you're talking about the best defensive player, I mean, one of, if not the best, then I would say Wemby. I'd be surprised if he doesn't get onto All NBA first team. I think surely he'll definitely get onto that as a forward. But it's positionless actually, so he'll definitely make it. Yeah, him
on the defense, All NBA defense.
All NBA defense. Defense, I think, might be positionless as well. Team. What? Not first team? You reckon not first team?
You said All NBA first team, other than not All NBA defense.
Well, obviously, I mean defense, bro. You think
I was like, hold on a second. Pull your horses back.
Because is Wemby coming off his minutes restriction after the All-Star break or what?
Surely. You got to let him loose, man.
Because is it still from the ankle injury in the pregame? What's his minutes restriction actually from?
Maybe it's from the ankle, but it's disappointing if it's that. I mean, because like I feel like they're being a little bit cautious with him. Obviously, I mean he's still putting up good stats, he's putting up good minutes, he's still being able to play, which is a positive thing. So hopefully after All-Star, I mean, brother, you guys just
30 plus minutes a game, yeah.
If he plays 30 plus minutes a game, oh lord, those stats are gonna look disgusting.
It's 30, 12, and 5 blocks.
I'm gonna say, if he plays 30 plus minutes, I'm gonna say 25 and 12 consistently. Yeah. 25 and 12 consistently.
Like 4 blocks or something. He averages like over 3 blocks a game. It's unreal. 28 minutes a game.
I don't know what you can do with them, bro. And that's why I said, like, man, that's why Rookie of the Year is definitely Wemby for me. Because if you put Wemby on the Thunder right now, what would the Thunder be? As good as they are, what would they be? They would be so exponentially better. They would be exponentially better. And they're already the number 1 seed, and they would be exponentially better.
But like, that can be argued the other way. Like, if Chet was on the Spurs, like, how much better would the Spurs be, or how much better would Chet be?
The Spurs would have 3 wins.
He would have to be the main man. He'd be balling.
Chet would have went to the front office and complained that no one passes him the ball.
Well, to be fair, Wemby, bro. I like that he's taking control now, man. He's like, give me the ball, let me work. And he's so skillful, man. You can't handle that boy.
Chet's more cocky than Wemby. Wemby's like humble, like reads his book an hour before bed every night.
It's because Chet's American, man.
You reckon Chet's cocky? How's Chet cocky? Have you seen him play? He's the most relaxed dude, man.
Who's the best player in the NBA? Myself in 2 months, misses the whole season.
I mean, he got injured, bro. Look at him now, though. He's humbled. Maybe it's because he was, in OKC, in Oklahoma. Now they've humbled him down. He's
not even the best player. Yeah, not even the best player on his team, but right, yeah.
I mean, he's playing with the top 5 players. Very hard to be the best player on your team with a guy like SGA on there, man.
He's probably second equal, to be honest.
Oh, with J-Dub? Oh, yeah. I could get behind that. Yeah. J-Dub's playing well as well. But I mean,
J-Dub, pretty good. J-Dub's so good.
You can't do anything over there with Wemby. I mean, Wemby doesn't have anyone on that team remotely as good as Jalen Williams or as good as Williams or SGA.
He doesn't have anyone that has an X button on the controller either, because pass him the ball.
Squares only on that team, bro. Squares in the button on the controller, and also squares as in people as well, bro. That's They hate on the boy, bro. But I mean, Rookie of the Year. Are we all still Wemby? Not anyone changed?
No.
God, you'd be mad to change now, wouldn't you?
The only person who doesn't want to pick Wemby is the other guy. The other guy who we should never have allowed on here, Jed Mitchell. How dare you say that Chet's the Rookie of the Year over Wemby?
But it's only 3 points a game, isn't it? That's what he was saying.
Hey, Just like I said, put Wemby on the Thunder, brother. You'd be talking about those guys winning a chip, maybe.
Wait up, we're gonna wake up to some more Thunder stats that we didn't know about.
Stat news. But also some comments that came out this week. Kevin Durant, maybe we were calling Chet a little bit cocky, saying that comment that he made. I mean, KD saying that he should be in the GOAT conversation from what he's achieved.
I reckon.
I don't know, man. What's your thoughts?
We should just skip this conversation because KD's not even in top 10 right now. Let's just not even.
Oh yeah, if he's like 10, 9 or 10, he's 9 to 11.
He's like
I think
15th.
Nah,
15th is. I mean, it's.
I reckon he's touching gloves with Steph for that top 10.
I mean, Steph's got to be above because Steph's got more MVPs and he's got, the rings that he won without KD.
If you had a look at it right now and you went to name your top 10, like Steph maybe will be in there, but then you're going to have 3 or 4 other players before you get to KD.
Because if you just look at KD, let's say we classify people into their positions of being, let's say, okay, he's a small forward, right? So number 1's LeBron, and then Larry Bird's number 2. So now it comes down to, do you put KD at 3, which he probably is, but then now it's like, is KD above Kareem? No. Jordan? No. Kobe? No. Shaq? No. Tim Duncan? No. Bill Russell? No. Wilt? No. Like, we can keep going on and on. So
you can't chuck Bill Russell or Wilt in there. I'm
just showing respect to the oldies, man. That's all I'm doing. But if you ask me the players who I watched, then obviously I wouldn't put any of these guys in there. Yeah.
God, they played against Pummers and bloody.
I never watched Michael Jordan play.
Huh?
I never watched Michael Jordan play.
Yeah, Michael Jordan, it's tough for him. He's the second greatest player of all time. But yeah, it's tough for him.
We always put him at the top. I don't know, Magic Johnson, never seen him play, but I've seen clips, but I've never seen them play. Like Larry Bird as well. Like you never see these guys play, but we're like, yeah, these guys are the best.
You gotta take the oldies' word for it, man. They say that Jordan was number 1, and I'm like, yeah, you're wrong, but he's number 2, but that's okay. That's
Bill Russell
right.
was literally playing against centers that were like 6'2", so he is literally like a foot taller than them.
But I mean, he still put up the stats. You can't take away the stats.
He still won 11 rings, like.
Yeah.
With 13 teams in the league. God.
So?
The rings are the rings. I mean, like I said, it's tough. If you talk about skill alone, then obviously it's hard to put him in that top 10. I'd want to put Hakeem in my top 10, actually, to be fair.
If you're a top 10 player, you put LeBron James, maybe not LeBron James, you put Kevin Durant in a social basketball team, and you play 13 seasons, he'd win 13 championships.
Well, obviously.
Pretty much what that is.
They weren't social basketball players. They were better. Well,
they weren't far off it. They weren't far off it.
They were still good players. You still have to be good to make it into the NBA, no matter what era it is.
You can get social basketball players that literally are 5 foot and can't even shoot, bro. Like, what are we talking right now? That's not what they had back then.
But I mean, bro, KD, he's like I said, I like the confidence. I like his resume. He's got a good resume, but it's just like, I mean, your resume is nowhere near the GOAT conversation. The GOAT conversation is literally 3 guys in a room. No one else is touching those 3 guys. No one's close.
Resume isn't even close. Like, cool. He was with a team that could have potentially won a chip with the Thunder, and then he's like, nah, I'm out of there, gone. And then he goes and wins a couple against, probably in one of the greatest, dynasties probably ever. And then he goes to some other sides with some other all-stars and wins absolutely nothing, demands trades. Like, I know that when he retires in 10 years' time, whatever it is, you're not going to go, oh, KD was, this guy, whatever. You're just going to go, oh, look what he did. But, like, currently, right now, his resume is not even close. It's not.
Yeah, I wouldn't say close to the GOAT discussion. If he said, oh, top 10 player of all time, then I'd be like, okay, yeah, I see what you mean. Top 10 player of all time, yeah, I can get behind that. But to say GOAT is it's a different ball game, man. I feel like you got to have multiple MVPs in there. You got to have done it on a team where no one's really questioning to say, yeah, you were that guy. I mean, he was the guy who won the Finals MVP on the Warriors, but they went 73-9 and won a ring before he got there, and then he left and they won another ring. So it's like, it's hard to gauge how much value you gave to them.
It touches back to what Ethan was saying before, though, with the American thing. It's just, these Americans just say wild things.
Well, apparently they're all world champions. So
world champions of what? World champions of the
cool.
United States.
They're probably
the only American with a brain.
The best basketball, corporation around, but they're world champions, man.
Yeah, it's like NFL as well. Same thing, calling themselves the world champions. It's like, brother, that it doesn't count. You can't just pop up and win the NBA championship or win the Super Bowl and say we're world champions. No, you're not world champions. You're just no. You're the champions of that league in the United States. That's what you are. But welcome magically. What are you, Houdini, bro? Bro just appears mid-episode and says, "I've arrived." You're lucky you came here just as the slander of Chet Holmgren ended. But ladies and gentlemen, it's almost like he's a special guest. Jed Mitchell is here.
Yo, what's up? I actually came because I heard you talking about how NBA championships are world championships.
Yeah.
And damn fucking straight they are. That's why I had to come.
Bro,
it's funny because no.
It was funny.
What?
Yeah. You tell him, Dre. You tell him, man.
Nah, did anyone stick up for was anyone not on Noah Lyle's side or?
Nah, we were all on Noah. Bro, we already know that world champions is world champions. NBA championship doesn't count as world champions. You're champions of the NBA, the league of the NBA.
To be fair, oh god, the 2019 Raptors were world champions, but
well,
no other team was.
They're from Canada, and the NBA has played two countries, United States and Canada. So the world is actually more than two countries. I hate to break it to you.
Nah.
And they probably had 0 Canadians on that team.
Oh yeah, they did.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know how accurate this is, but I'm pretty sure RJ Barrett's like the 10th Canadian to play for the Raptors.
Bro, what on earth?
That's mind-boggling.
I mean, you speak about, it's freaking nature. The guy who a lot of people said that was going to have a similar career to LeBron was on people who think the guy who's on pace to get to that record that LeBron's at, Luka Doncic, and the Dallas Mavericks. I mean, I call them the Dallas frontrunners because a lot of front running happening over there. 24 wins, only 8 wins coming against teams with a winning record. Is this, sort of an issue that the Mavs, need to start talking about? The fact that you guys are not showing up in those games against the big teams, the teams that are actually above 500, the teams that you're most likely to play. I mean, it's not most likely that you're going to play come playoff time. And you guys are already struggling like this. I mean, is it time to start worrying a little bit about this team and how far they can go?
Can we just discuss the fact that the Mavericks' schedule has been pretty fucking gangster to start the season?
What do you mean, easy or what?
They're versing terrible teams to start the year.
They went 4-0 to start the season, man, and now 20-20 ever since. Ass.
Yeah.
But I reckon they just need to go all out and just go get those veterans, give up all your draft picks or whatever. I don't know if they've actually got any, but you've got Luka. You don't want to lose him. You might as well try win it. You've got Kyrie. Go get that center. Obviously, the centers are dominating the league. You need a good defensive center. Dwight Powell is not him.
No,
Derek Lively, man. I thought Derek Lively's been having a good season. I thought, but I feel like it's just
he's a rookie.
He's a rookie.
Exactly. You put a rookie on. I don't know, Jokic. Say you play the Nuggets in the first round.
Yeah. Jokic would eat him alive.
It's GGs. You got Jokic on Lively.
Wemby would eat him alive right now. They've got what? They've got Grant Williams, Lively, Hardy, Curry, Exum, Maxi, Kleber. Get him out of here. And they got Hardaway and Powell. They need some actual depth.
It's because they just built this team so bad, man. They built
that's top heavy. That's so top heavy.
But it's also if you don't have a good young core, and then you start getting good, you're almost just like you're just chained to being a mediocre team.
Well, the biggest mistake that they ever made, in my opinion, was letting Jalen Brunson walk. They had just been to the conference finals. They'd obviously they lost in the gentleman's sweep to the Warriors. That's fine, but you still got the guys. You can bring that team back. Why would you let Jalen Brunson go, bro? Jalen Brunson had literally played well. Pay the money and keep him there. Yeah. Why would you go, get rid of Jalen Brunson? For what?
There's some tampering going on there, though.
Nah, I just also think it's a hard one.
Wasn't Jalen Brunson's old man working for the Knicks or something?
His dad was in the Knicks, so that kind of helped out the situation, the cause. And plus, you're kind of able to sell him that angle of you're going to have your own team, which obviously he's taking advantage of. Like, look at him now.
Because Jalen Brunson wanted a max before the trade deadline or something, but he wasn't actually playing that good before the trade deadline. After the trade deadline, he was playing like a bloody all-star. And then in the playoffs, he was killing it, and then he got that bag and went to the Knicks. It's hard to make that call. It was like the James Harden trade years ago from the Thunder. It was, do you go all out and pay him, or do you risk it? You know, and they risked it, and it didn't work out.
It's kind of like the Bucks. They played Chris Middleton, and they've just had troubles like constructing that roster ever since. But what do you do?
Man.
Yeah,
you move on from Chris Middleton. You better off starting Thanasis than them.
Let's not talk about Chris Middleton again.
Yeah, but for the Mavs, I mean, but like I still don't see the point. Listen, if someone proves that they can play well in the playoffs, I think it's a given. That's if you can perform when the stakes are highest. Like, what are you doing? Like, why would you freaking break that team apart? And then Spencer Dinwiddie, who played really well. I remember when they sunned the Suns, beat the brakes off them boys. Bum asses. But yeah, like it doesn't make any sense. Why would you break that team apart? Just pay Jalen Brunson the money. He performed when it mattered most.
They should have paid Finney Smith as well. Why did they not pay him?
Dora was a tough one, eh? Like he's a bit of a role player. I do agree.
But he's versatile. He can defend and he can score when you need him to. Like they needed to pay him.
Yeah, good 3-and-D player. I like him.
But like as Mark Cuban said, he can't have people that are pot smokers, and he must have been one.
Well, no, he wasn't, right? He helped Dora get his dad out of jail, man. So Dora was a good player. But like that team was really good. Made their conference finals. They were like 1 or 2 players away. I mean, in free agency, you could have given Brunson that big contract, and then along with that team that you already had, gone out and get some good quality free agents for like some cheap money, and then boom, run it back with that team. If it doesn't work, then let's think about breaking it up. But after making the conference finals and saying just letting Jalen Brunson walk without even like a fight, man, it's just. It's now spurred like what's happening right now. Look at them, like they're a team that can't win the big games, even with Kyrie. They're just too top heavy. You guys are just playing, 2-man game. It's just the Luka and Kyrie show, and I just don't think enough time that's gonna work, man.
Question: are they the team you want to play in the playoffs? Then?
Oh yeah.
If you're in the West, is that the team you want to match up against?
If you're the Timberwolves or the Nuggets, yeah, I think so.
I mean, even the Clippers. I feel like the Clippers would beat the brakes off. I love Luka, and I know he cooks the Clippers every time he plays them.
Oh yeah, look at the Clippers.
Yeah, but I mean,
Luka loves playing the Clippers in the regular season. Hasn't beaten them in the off season or in the playoffs. So
he hasn't beaten them in the series, but he's cooked them badly. He's Gordon Ramsay. Those boys are a lot.
Yeah, cool. He has to go by himself because no one else is good enough to support him. Wicked.
Yeah. At least he's got Kyrie now. And I don't think Kyrie's going to help them win. I just think Kyrie probably helps you get another game in the series. But if they were to play the Clippers right now, I think they lose. I think, for me, the only team I think the Mavs can beat is the Pelicans. I don't think maybe the Suns. Not the Suns. Whoa, why they said no? I meant to say the Kings. The Kings. I think the Kings and Pelicans are the only teams that they can beat. I don't think they can beat any other team in the 7-game series in the West.
Yeah,
Sabonis. How good is he in the playoffs? Like,
not very good.
It's not so much like Sabonis is bad in the playoffs. It's just like matchup wise. Like he can just have unfavorable matchups.
Force the mid range, and you win the game pretty much.
Yeah, but with the Mavs, bro, I mean, look at them, bro. Like, there's only probably 2 right matchups for them, and if they don't get those matchups, I think it's first round exit. And now, if you look at that team, you missed the playoffs last season, and then if you get out the first round this year, now all of a sudden, Luke is looking at it like you guys are not building the way that you're supposed to build around me. After we made it to conference finals, we haven't really grown. We've gotten worse and regressed. What are we doing? And now, hopefully he doesn't. But I mean, if things keep trending the way that they are, he probably might request a trade to say, get me out of here. Get me somewhere where a team is actually willing to go all in and build around me.
Yeah, Spurs take note because, you don't want that to be the case when Wemby really starts hitting his strides and his game starts impacting the win column.
Now, Wemby wants to be around those big old women in San Antonio, so he ain't gonna leave you. But fellas, time for everyone's favorite segment of the week, the Dunk Dynasty Podcast Team of the Week. It's been some guys have made it in there a couple of times now. So are we going to get some diversity today? Are we going to change it up? It's only time will tell. So, fellas, we started from the guards last week. So this week we shall start from the centers. So first up, who is in for the who does everyone have for as center for the Dunk Dynasty Podcast Team of the Week?
The Joker.
Yeah, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at either Joker or Embiid. I've got Embiid just because he got the 70 point. If he didn't get the 70 points, yeah, but he did. So
Embiid has to be unanimous. You can't get 70 points and not make team of the week.
No, I'm the same. I'm against the grain. I still think you got to put because I just think, bro, Jokic has some good games there, man. It's hard to triple-double, 30-point triple-double week. It's tough for me to exclude him, even with the 70 lead, man. I'm putting Jokic in there. I'd probably get slandered. Me and Ethan probably get slandered, but I'm going to say Jokic.
Yeah.
All right.
I'd probably give it to Jokic too because they beat the Celtics at home.
Nah, you can't get off the fence, bro. You said Embiid. You can't get off the
fence. These are Jokic's game. 25 and 19, 34, 12 and 9, 42, 12 and 8, and 31, 13 and 10.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to him. But the only reason why I like Embiid though, because Embiid did beat the Nuggets, so it's like okay, you can see I don't mind either way. But for me personally, I do like Jokic with the triple-double week, 30-point triple-double week. I got him in there. So what trade's not changing, so we're basically 50-50. So the fans are gonna have to be the fifth man on that one. We go to the first forward spot. Who does everyone have for that first forward?
Wemby, wet bananas.
Well, he's a center, so no.
Isn't he classed as a power forward?
Nope. When I try to put him in there, what position does he play? Who jumps? Who does the jump ball? Wemby's a center.
It has to be Giannis. Has to be Giannis.
Okay, I like Giannis.
Giannis ever again. It's Giannis.
Okay.
All right, wet bananas.
Thanasis.
Shout out Thanasis for getting Adrian Griffin fired.
Honestly, it's such a disgrace. Thanasis is the reason Adrian Griffin might actually never coach in the NBA again. Maybe he might. Oh, bro.
But to be fair, he's also the reason why he got a job in the first place. So.
All right, so we are all unanimous on Giannis being our first forward. Are we good for that?
Yep.
Okay, I like that. Okay, so second forward spot. Who does everyone have? I can go first here. I've got Durantula. I got Kevin Durant in there.
Yeah, it has to be KD. I'm surprised we didn't go him for the first one, to be fair.
What? Yep. Giannis nearly had 4 triple doubles in a row.
5.
Hey, but Giannis is not in the GOAT debate like KD is, man. KD is one of the great. No, he's not. I'm not even gonna try to joke about that. He's not nowhere near. But he's in the team of the week. Not anywhere near that top 5 greatest players of all time, but he is top 5 player of the week. He's been
for the first time.
I can name 2 players who aren't in the team of the week: LeBron and Michael Jordan. So
exactly. You bro, you tell him, bro. You got him.
Okay. Someone go get how many player of the weeks LeBron's got over his whole career.
Oh, bro, it's the Dunk Dynasty Podcast Team of the Week. Yeah. LeBron has actually not been in the Dunk Dynasty Podcast Team of the Week. So, as great of a career as this man has had, being the GOAT, not being the Dunk Dynasty Podcast Team of the Week once in your career, bro, that's a stain on your legacy.
That's KD's first, isn't it?
Exactly. So, KD might be better than LeBron all time now since he made our team. We are the be all and end all of basketball now, apparently, according to me. But our first guard, and then the fourth member of our Dunk Dynasty Podcast Team of the Week. Who do we got?
I got Jalen Brunson.
Yes. I just wanted someone to freaking get on the Brunson wagon, bro.
Yeah, I chose him for my All-Star starter. Like, I feel like he's a dog. He's been having a great season. Had been buckets this year. I feel like he's making a play for that team. I fucking back the shit out of it.
Who you got, Eddie Mack?
Luka Doncic.
Well, I have Luka in my team. I was going to put him as, the other guard, but yeah, we're so basically in agreement. But I mean, you might change on your next pick. And then who do you have, Trey?
My second favorite player, Shea.
Wow, I never thought I'd see the day, eh? So we are basically unanimous on on Jalen Brunson because me and Jed have 2. You guys have 1-1. So that's Jalen Brunson in the team.
Means? You know, that's just not our.
You said Luka, but I have Luka on my next one. So who's the second guard?
But my next pick is Shea, and that's the same as Trey.
Okay, so now we've got a thing.
I got Shea as well.
Oh,
I got Luka.
Oh my god.
Shea and then Luka.
Yeah, P.
Trey, who did you vote for? Who's your one? Shea or Luka?
Luka.
So we're tied.
Luka.
So we're tied with.
No, I've got Shea and Luka.
Shea is unanimous, except for you because you're an idiot. And then Luka is the other one.
Shea had a better week than Luka?
No, Shea and Luka.
I said Shea and Luka.
Nah, bro. Brunson. It's Brunson and Luka, bro.
It can't be.
Right, it's Brunson and Luka.
You're Doncic. I'm Doncic. Trey's Doncic. Jed's Brunson. And then me, Trey, and Jed are Shea. So that's 3.
Despicable, bro. How would you not? Jed, bro. Come on, bro. Jed, come on, bro. Switch over. Come on, my boy.
What do you mean? It's 3-0.
Oh, bro. Oh, my God.
3 points again.
Glazer. Okay, so our team is SG. So we've got SGA. We've got Luka. We've got KD. We've got Giannis. And then we have. Well, we tied, so someone needs to jump the fence. We were tied with Jokic and Embiid. Someone needs to jump over and vote for the other side, or we're gonna have to take this to the fans.
I'll take Jokic.
Okay, so we're Jokic. All right.
Yeah,
so
they beat the Celtics at home. I'll give them that.
The funniest thing about this team is that this team is basically the all NBA team for this season. We have SGA, Luka, KD, Giannis, and Jokic. We basically just did the first team all NBA. We're just bandwagons. The only other person is just Embiid, but obviously, as we said last episode, maybe the injuries, whatever. But I mean, this is basically the all NBA team right now. Yeah,
I think it was just a good week for stars in the NBA.
Hates on. I mean, because this All Stars come out tomorrow, so they were like, "Bro, we have to show up, and let's do your thing, man." I'll wrap things up. That's Dunk Dynasty Podcast, episode 7. The boys have provided yet again the good content going out for the fans, the people. Yet again, thank you so much for the support. We enjoy putting out the NBA content. We hope you guys are enjoying it. We enjoy making it for you. Keep on following us on everywhere. We are wherever you get your podcasts, so we are there. We're on YouTube, we're on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Twitter, wherever it is, we're there. So that's us signing out once again. We'll catch you on the next one. Catch you later.
Ciao.
Catch you, mate.